Happy Sunday, everyone. Val is in Toronto right now and doesn't have good internet, so he asked me to fill in for him on short notice, so here I am. And you probably don't know who I am. So my name is Kane, and I run the Self-Made Men Tiny Chats weeknights 7 to 9 p.m. I also infrequently make videos, and I'm super awkward on camera, so I've got a lot going for me. This is going to be a great 3-minute adventure. Probably not 3 minutes, it's probably going to be longer. This week's topic is friendships throughout transition, thanks to Paris. I think this is a really good, positive topic, first and foremost. I'm just going to speak from my own experience. It's just what I know, and I'm only speaking from my perspective and not trying to speak for anyone else. I had a lot of dysphoria that prevented me from being able to connect with people and make acquaintanceships even. So I had a close number of friends who I could tell anything to, and most of them were female. I had a very hard time making friends with other guys until I transitioned. And then after I transitioned, sort of like what Paris said, I was just one of the guys. And I transitioned when I was in college. The way men are socialized in college is a little bit different from the way men are socialized in high school. Boys are socialized in high school. So I sort of missed out on, I guess, the roughhousing that goes on in high school, but I made up for it in college. With a lot of my female friends who were attracted to masculinity, we found ourselves exploring this dynamic in a relationship of a romantic nature, and we were just trying to tell if we were compatible or not, all at once, we all realized it. Surprise, I am a man! But that brings me to my next point, where I suddenly started to have to watch the way I spoke to women. I'm finding that the further I transition, the more I really have to be careful, because what I think is platonic is not going to be seen that way by a woman. In our culture, being nice is flirting. So if I'm kind to someone, it could be seen as like approaching someone and like flirting on them, and it could be an unwanted advance, even if I am not making a romantic advance on this person. And I've found that this sort of inhibits me from talking to women. It's also a lot easier at the same time once a rapport is established. I find it's still easier for me to talk to women, but it's also easier to strike up friendships with men. Making friends with other trans people, however, has been an amazing experience through the internet, through TinyChat, through Tumblr and YouTube, and the Philly Trans Health Conference. I have made a lot of very strong and passionate friendships, the sort of friendships where you can call someone at a moment's notice and ask for a place to crash, and they say absolutely. I feel so blessed by the FTM brotherhood that sort of exists. Like I notice it when I just watch people at the Philly Trans Health Conference. I watch it on the internet. It's a really beautiful thing to have each other, and it's one of my favorite parts of transitioning. And you're able to understand each other on a human level. It just means a lot to me. And I think that was the one thing that transition brought for me, was it made me be able to relate to people on a person-to-person level, where prior to transitioning, I wasn't able to. Alright, that's all I have for you this week. If you like my shirt, my friend has created this design for me. We are selling it for fundraising for my top surgery. I make between $2 and $5 of every sale, and there are other designs. I will put the link in the description below. I will also put the fundraiser for the Philly Trans Health Conference, because it's been a lifesaver for me, and I want to see everybody from Transtastic be able to go. So it didn't really feel like a Val video without any stripping, so I'm just going to leave you with this. Bye. I mean, you can buy a shower curtain with this on it. I almost bought a shower curtain with this on it. It's awesome.